now sound should be coming through. Okay, I think I did it. I think that worked. Where can I see? Okay. I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Can I turn myself down here? Oh, that's not where I do it. There's even a delay on that. Oh, that makes it difficult. How do I get rid of this delay? Okay, here's what we're gonna have to do. I wonder if you guys can't hear that, then that would be bad. Where else could I mute myself? Can I mute myself here? Hello. No, that doesn't do anything. What if I mute myself here? Yeah, that's just the output device, but it's still okay. I think that should work. So it's Christmas Day. If there's anyone in the chat anywhere, let me know if you can hear me or not, because I never know. Maybe I'll try to open up the YouTube thing again. Let's see, wait. Because maybe that's where people will tell me. Okay, we can hear you. That's all I need to hear. Oh yeah. Is there still echo? Let me know if I get rid of the echo. Oh look, I can see the chat right on my computer screen. That's awesome. Okay. Is there still echo? How echoey is it? How echoey is it? Is it? I still don't really have the... Oh, better. Okay, great. Better is good. So, it's Christmas. I'm very tired. Kids woke me up, as you might imagine. I am just going to be improvising this song and then producing it out a little bit. So let's get to work. Normally, I'd be able to hear myself, but due to limitations that I haven't quite figured out about how this whole thing works, there's an echo that happens in my situation, so I can't hear myself and have you guys hear me. So I'm going to sacrifice hearing myself. Okay, this is like not interesting at all to talk about. So the first thing I do when I improvise a song is I just try to find something that is interesting to me, just a little thing for me to hang on to. And I tune up the guitar. So let's see if I can find something. Hi, a funny legend. Put this on like this. Do a little bit of this action. It's raining on Christmas. It's raining on Christmas. It's raining on Christmas. And I can't breathe. Okay, that's where we're gonna go. And I'm just from there I'm just gonna improvise the entire thing. Here we go. Oh wait, very important. I need to film myself. I'm so concerned with this streaming thing that I'm forgetting one of the most important parts of this, which is there's two parts to Song a Day: the song and the video. Without the video, it's like, what the heck are you doing? So I'm gonna set up my camera here. Just gonna show you that. Here's my camera sitting in a tripod, and switch it over to video, and look at myself on my watch, the killer watch app. Here, looks fine. Gonna turn it that way a little bit. That's good. Need a better tripod, but this is good for now. Okay. It's raining on Christmas, and I can't breathe. I watch the rain fall, shake the leaves. All the snow melted, it flooded the basement. I'm feeling like I'm lost. Some kind of replacement. Rain, 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 rain. The wind knocked over the trees and clouds, and I found myself without a house. I sat there in my britches, shivering cold. I caught some Pokemon. What am I, 5 years old? I sometimes feel that way, like I did when I was just a kid. I sometimes feel that way, just like I did when I grew up in Vermont on King Hill Road. King Hill Road, King Hill Road. There was always snow on Christmas. Raining on Christmas. God bless mother-in-law who bring all the presents, so all hope is not lost. My children still believe in Santa Claus. I don't remember what that felt like, no, not at all. I can't recall just what it felt like, no, not at all. Oh, raining on Christmas, and my wife says, you're having a panic attack. I said, that's not what this is. But maybe I don't really know what it is that I feel. Maybe this thing that I know isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. So that was unusual in that, doing it this way without being able to hear myself was sort of a real hindrance. But hopefully listening back to it will not be such a hindrance. So let's go here. Now I have to go back to this other program. The guitar sounds good. Thank you. Water in the basement. Just looking back over your comments. Thank you. I appreciate it. So I got to go back to this program, and I have to bring up my audio and bring up this audio so I can hear things. Here we go. Okay. So the first step now, some of you might have watched the video that I posted a few days ago. So someone was commenting. Who was that? It was commenting on the sound of the guitar. Tech Addicted and Mickey E. Thank you so much. So all that is I just have the guitar. This is the trick. I just have it going through all these different things. I don't need anything before this, and that gives us the guitar sound. It's just, I don't know. I've never been a gearhead or anything. I've always wished that I was one of those people that was really obsessed with gear and could oh, you're not seeing me. That's funny. It's obsessed with gear and wanted all the cool fancy amps and pedals and everything to get the perfect guitar sound. I'm just not that person. Maybe someday I could become that person, but I don't think so. Okay. I think the guitar is a little bit out of tune. It's raining on Christmas, and I can't breathe. I watch the rain fall. You can hear that where I was like, oh, what's the next thing I'm going to say? The thing that I try to do, the place that I really need to get into when I'm doing these improvised songs is just literally zoning out. The more, if I try to think about something, it's almost like I try to get to that place where it's right when you're about to fall asleep and your brain just goes in all kinds of different directions, sort of in the free association thing. That's the place I need to get, which is the less thinking, the better. So I'm going to put some reverb on my vocals. I don't know. Pre-delayed hall. Where did that go? There it is. Pre-delayed hall. Shake the leaves. All the snow melted. It flooded the basement. Okay, so that's true. I'm gonna do this thing where we're gonna remove the original tempo recording from this guitar, which is fine, and then we're gonna do this thing called apply region tempo to project tempo, and we're gonna say maintain the position, and with luck, it is going to do what we want it to do, which is line it up. So it's now, even though I didn't record it to a click track, now we have tempo data for the whole song. And I know exactly the thing that I'm going to put under it. I'm going to put under it this very nice drummer thing that there is. A drummer track. We're just going to start right here. Drummer track. Boom. Put it in. And it's going to be songwriter Austin Roots Brush. And I love these descriptions. These descriptions of these guys. If you read up here, influenced by roots, folk, and Americana, Austin uses brushes to perform stripped-down grooves and driving train beats. I think stripped-down grooves is what we're after today, Austin. Leave the driving train beats at home. We're looking for some stripped-down. No, see, you're doing too drive in there, buddy. Let's slow it down there here. Is that what I want? Maybe is it the pop brush person? Who is it? Let's see. Wait. Let's switch to this person. That's more like it. Speakeasy. That's what I was after. A master of classic jazz brush techniques, Terrell creates lush, swirling textures for quiet pop songs and ballads. That's what this is. This is a quiet pop song or a ballad. What I don't understand is why it says pop brush. I would think it's more sort of like very, very loosely using this term jazz brush. But okay, here we go. So we just want to barely hear it, but we're going to go ahead. Instead of using this version of the kit, we're going to go to Producer Kits and go into Speakeasy Plus, which gives us more control. And we're going to go in and we're going to get some control over the drums here. We're going to take this drum and we're going to lower it. Make it very low. Take that and make it very high. No, never mind. I take it back. But we are going to dampen it a bit, and we're going to turn that down a bit. Make those very low. Turn that way down, dampen it, tune it. And you know, I'm really just doing all this intuitively, just to mess it up, just to like zhuzh it, and then we'll listen to it, and if there's anything specifically that stands out as being wrong, we'll fix it. But it's just to zhuzh it. It's just to take it and shake it around a little bit. Is the purpose of what I'm doing there. Yes, the drums. Yes, that's exactly what they do. Writing papers. Man, I wish there was a way to pin this to my screen so I could look at what I'm doing and at what you're saying at the same time. How small can I make this? No, that's too small. Wait, if I put this over here. All right, I'm going to be able to hopefully see what you're saying. I'll check in with what you're saying with regular frequency. That's... yeah, this compression is not going to be good for this. All right, I'm going to take this compression off. That's nice because it's pretty chill. I don't love that snare. How can we make that snare better? That's like a snare that I'm never really in love with. Oh, that's almost better. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's closer. It's raining on Christmas. What key is this in? Here's how I figure out what key I'm in if I don't know. Maybe someone with perfect pitch can tell me exactly what key it's in just without doing this. Right now we're in that key. I'm watching you guys to see. Ooh, someone says like elevator music. Ouch. C sharp according to this. So let's see if that's correct. I'm gonna pitch correct all of my vocals to the key of C sharp, and we're gonna see Merry Christmas to everybody. I agree with that sentiment. So we're gonna put all these to the key of C sharp and just see. Let's see what we think about that. C sharp is right there. Is that gonna? And I can't breathe. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a step you have to do before you can turn on the pitch correction. You need to take your vocals and you need to bounce them in place. Bounce in place like that. I don't know exactly why. Something about the way that, I don't know. I can't actually explain it. Maybe somebody in the chat knows exactly why we need to do that. I'm also going to take these and just go ahead and normalize them. Because they're so low. There we go. That helps. And then we're going to do the same thing I just did. We're going to take this and flex pitch. It's going to think about it for a minute. I should say, this computer that I'm using is the same computer I've been using for almost all of Song a Day. It's 10, 12, 11 years old, somewhere around there. It's a very old computer. And someday I would like to get a new Mac Pro. See what it does? See what this computer does to me? It's raining on Christmas. And yeah, okay, we get it. You're too slow to do certain things. Okay. All right, we're gonna do that. Like that. Just trying to do things. All right, here we go. Raining on Christmas, and I can't breathe. I watch the rain fall. The grain fall. Shake the leaves. All the snow. We are gonna keep going here. Oops, with some drums. Oftentimes when I'm doing these improvised songs, all I'm doing is putting in these drums just to give it, I don't know. All the snow melted, it flooded the basement. True story. I'm feeling like I'm lost in some kind of replacement. So that part's interesting. I was convinced when I was singing it that I was in the wrong, that I sang the wrong note, but now I would say that it sounds nice. Rain. No. I thought I was going to put in. Rain. Rain. Beautiful. So there's a thing happening where because I have the pitch correction on the vocals, and you can also hear some of my guitar was bleeding through to this microphone. You can hear all kinds of funny artifacts that are happening in here. As the program tries to figure out what the heck to do with those notes. It's a total mistake. I also happen to, in this instance at least, kind of like it the way it sounds. Other thing that I'm going to do that I just do all the time is I'm going to take another version of these vocals. I'm not going to do them again. I'm going to take off the pitch correction. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. I just found your channel. Surprising, my favorite song is Fuck You, Georgia. Thank you, Chris Biggs, for stopping in. Tech Addicted said, you don't need music theory. No one really needs music theory. Okay, we're going to take this one. We're going to take off the reverb. We're going to add a little bit of delay. This is just something I do on almost every one of these songs because it just kind of, you know what it does is that sound on the guitar that I like it, but it can be a little bit too much. And this kind of usually, let's see how it sounds. It adds another dimension to that sort of just makes it all sound more intentional. Rain, wind knocked over. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. So let's just take all of these, put them here. Let's see what it sounds like. Rain, the wind knocked over the trees and clouds, and I found myself without a house. I sat there in my britches, shivering cold. I caught some Pokemon. What am I, 5 years old? I sometimes feel that way, like I did when I was just a kid. Okay, so you can hear that something happened there where my the rhythm of which I was playing got turned around, and so I just feel that way, like I did when I was. So I have to figure out how to get it back on track, which is can be a tricky endeavor. First, we have to figure out where it went off the track. That's fine. I sometimes feel that way. That's fine. That's the place where it got messed up. This note should be falling on this next part there. I just feel that way. You hear that? So what I'm gonna do is it's a peek behind the curtain here. I take all that. I'm gonna select everything, including that stuff. I'm gonna just move it. Boom. Then I'm gonna take this little bit, copy it, paste it. Generally, this works. That way. Now, it's very easy for you to hear that just sitting here watching it, but when you're listening to the song later, you won't notice it. Feel that way. An even trickier way to do it would be just to take, let's see, what would it be? It would be just to take, a part that's not exactly the same, but it's like this part. Take that and put it there. Like I did when I was just a kid. Yeah. Kid. Gonna change that a little bit. I sometimes feel that way, just like I did when I grew up in Vermont on King Hill Road. I think this is the part where we have no tempo. King Hill Road, King Hill Road. Yeah, but where do I want it to cut out is the question. On King Hill Road, King Hill Road, King Hill Road. There was always snow on Christmas. I'm gonna have to fix those vocals. And where does that start? We're gonna have to fix where that starts too. So for the purposes of the drummer can't ever start in between a beat. So it's like it can be here or here, but it can't be here. Otherwise it'll sound all funky. So what we need is this all, and again, select everything, move it over. I'm gonna do something really funky. I'm gonna take this, stretch it. Oh, oops, that didn't work, did it? I wonder if I go like that. That might work. No, that doesn't work. Why didn't this work? This should work. It shouldn't reveal that. It should stretch it. Why are you not stretching it? Oh, that might be working. What I'm doing right now is I'm literally stretching the audio to fill this gap. And then the drums come back right there. And we can also sort of cover up some of that ugliness with a fill. So we just pull this back, raise the fill thing, make it a little louder. Tricks of the trade, my friend. Tricks of the trade. Oh. Raining on Christmas. But we have another problem. Or do we? Raining on Christmas. We might not, actually. Raining on Christmas. God bless mother-in-law who bring all the presents, so our hope is not lost. My children still believe in Santa Claus. I don't remember what. So you can hear a lot of what I'm doing here is I just am trying to use the drums to take what is otherwise just a really chill improvised song that you may or may not like or whatever, and keep it a chill improvised song that you may or may not like, but hopefully add a bit of variation and a bit of dynamics that the song wouldn't normally have. The song, what I'm trying to do is I feel like I naturally, when I was improvising a song, had these parts where I get louder and more emotional, and I kind of lean back, and I'm trying to bring that out with the drums. That's the goal of what this is to me. What that felt like, no, not at all. I can't recall just what it felt like, no, not at all. No, not at all. I want that to felt like. Okay, so that's a spot that something needs to happen. I'm gonna bring the cymbals for sure. I can't recall just what it felt like. No. I want to turn up the cymbals. The cymbals are actually too low. Going back here. Take off the dampening. Let them come back up because I want them. That's fine. No, maybe it back a little bit. Cool. Gonna do a different thing with the kick and the snare. I can't recall just what it felt like. No, not at all. No, yeah, there it is. I love this drummer thing, because when did we start this? We started this maybe like 20 minutes ago. How long have I been doing this? And, we're almost there. And I really like what I'm able to do so quickly. It's almost dinner time here. We're going to have some Chinese food, traditional Jewish feast on Christmas Day. It's raining on Christmas. Beautiful. And my wife says, you're having a panic attack. I said, that's not what this is. But maybe I don't really know what it is that I feel. Maybe this thing that I know isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. It isn't real. Is that where it ends? That's just where it ends, right? Isn't real. So that was unusual. Oh, I got it right. There's me talking there at the end. Cool. I mean, it's basically done. It's basically done. I'm gonna, on a different day, I might consider adding like one or two other elements, but that is not today, my friends. That is not today. That is not Christmas Day. Now I'm just doing a little bit of listening to see, like, what can I fix before we export it, before we bounce it.
It's raining on Christmas and I can't breathe. I watch the rain fall, shake the leaves. All the snow melted and flooded the basement. I'm feeling like I'm lost.
I'm going to add another guitar, another exactly the same guitar.
It's some kind of replacement.
Oh, no, you know what? That's not going to work. Never mind. I'm not going to mess with this too much. Don't mess with it, Jonathan. Okay, I won't. Ooh, traditional German. Sauerbraten.
The wind knocked over the trees and clouds, and I found myself without a house. I sat there in my breeches, shivering cold. I caught some Pokemon. What am I, 5 years old?
Oh yeah, there's some vocals we need to fix.
Like I did when I was just a... I sometimes feel that just like I did when I grew up in Vermont on King Hill Road. King Hill Road, King Hill Road. There was always snow on Christmas. Christmas.
Oh, maybe that is the right note. I mean, I don't think it is.
Christmas.
No. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm leaving it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Raining on Christmas. God bless mother-in-law who bring all the praise. It isn't real. It isn't real.
I guess it's there that it needs to end.
Isn't real.
Where?
Isn't real.
There? There. Just trying to find that moment. Is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. Now I'm just going to bounce it. It's called... Ah, shit. Oh, Raining on Christmas. That's what it's called. New folder. 25. Raining on Christmas. Create. Call it that. Do that. Now we wait for a moment. Oh yeah, we need to import the footage from my phone. So I'm going to plug in my phone here. And then I've not yet figured out how exactly to show you my whole screen, which is something I would like to do. Let me see if I can try to make that happen right now. And you guys can tell me if it works. Add display capture. Okay. Well, I guess you can see that, but then do you see this. Why don't I look at it myself here? Let's see. Where did it go? Okay, this is finished exporting. I'm going to save it as the same thing in the same folder. And I'm bringing myself up here on YouTube so I can check. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so right, so we need to go here, go to, oh, why is that not working? Come on, why are you not loading? All right. I use image capture, just not the fanciest way. This computer, unfortunately, does not do very well with AirDrop. It's too old, so I have to do it this way. Otherwise, I would AirDrop it. Next, we're going to go to Premiere. We're going to make a new project, call it the same thing, browse, find Raining on Christmas, put it in here, do that. And then we will go to Finder and let's see. It's gonna the video that I took is gonna show up here. Here's the folder that we're looking for. Raining on Christmas. And once this is imported, let's see how that's doing. Almost there. We will take it. There it is. Boom. We'll take it, put it in this folder. And once that's moved, we shall put everything into Premiere. Take the video, put it there. Take the audio, put it there. Make them a little bit bigger. Can you see all this? Yes. Looks like you can see all this, which is great. Okay, I figured something out today. And now we just line it up using probably, if I can find it, the little chunk. See the little chunks? All we got to do is line up these chunks, and we're in good shape. Chunk. Zoom way in. Oops. I got a new mouse recently that I'm not used to using. Okay. Zoom way in. That's going to be it. And I'm not sure if you can hear what's coming from Premiere or not. Let me see. If I say application and go to output device. Oh, yeah. If I go there and I say select an app and I say running applications, Adobe Premiere. Let's see if that works. You all can tell me if you can hear this now inside of Adobe Premiere. Oh, now I can't hear it. Well, that's not good. I have to hear it. I'm more important than you to hear it. Oh, no. Okay, I don't think that you're going to be able to hear it. You can hear it even when I'm just doing this. Anyway, I'm not even going to do anything to this. All I'm going to do is select it and make sure that we have the end properly. Oh, but wait a minute. I forgot about something. There's a tricky thing that has to happen here, which is, yes, you can't hear it anymore. That's fine. You don't need to hear it. But you can watch me do this, and I will talk you through what I'm doing. Remember those bits that were like out of sync that weren't quite right for the drums? I have to go through and find those bits and now fix them here. Otherwise, they're going to get out of sync this. So you can see that, right? That you can even just see. Maybe you can't. That's bad. It's right here. Yeah, like I. So I just am going to nudge this over just a little bit like this, and then it's going to be fine. No one's going to be the wiser except for you. That's one, and I know there's another one somewhere. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Okay. So I just have to nudge this over the same way. Right here. Nudge, nudge, nudge. Nudgy, nudge, nudgy, nudge, nudge. This one's a bit more, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Christmas. You know, we've had a very nice Christmas. I'm very tired. We're all a little exhausted, maybe a little irritable, but feeling good. And let me know if you're enjoying me watching me do this. I feel like it's kind of boring, but I hope it's not. And my plan is to do a bunch of these and then edit them down so it's just the interesting bits. I'm gonna take what's how I don't know how long have I been streaming. Been streaming for a while. Maybe somebody can tell me, but I'm gonna take what's like an hour stream and condense it down to 10 minutes. That's just the interesting bits about how I made the song. In this case, this improvised song. Oh, thank you, Mickey E. Mickey E says it's fascinating, which I appreciate. So, export, and that's it. The song will be exported, and I will upload it, and you all will see it on my channel. And you will be the wiser for having seen how I did it. You'll say, "Oh yeah, that's right. I remember how this song came together." But that's it for now. While this exports, I'm gonna go eat some Chinese food with my family. See, this is why I thought that I didn't know how to do this, because look at this. This is crazy. Whoa, what's going on? Ah, that's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna stop the stream now, and I'll see you guys soon. I don't know if it's tomorrow or soon. But thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Be well. I'll see you soon.